up. Hang with me. We've got a long day of baseball. I feel like making some money. I feel like making some money. Don't you feel like making some money? How easy is that? You don't even need to watch these games. I don't know what people are telling you. All right. You don't even need to watch these games. You just hang, bet, especially when you're doing an NRFI or YRFI play. It's early before 8 a.m. right now in Philadelphia. We're live on Twitter at Shander Show. Make sure you're following at Odd Shopper as well. YouTube, we have everything below for you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Take a sip, whatever you're drinking. Maybe you're still drinking. That's strong. Good, though, because we have 3 more plays today to get to. And yes, we're going to head on over to Caesars. And yes, we're going to still push what we have here for you. Whoops, that's what you need to see. This is what you need to see. 70% off your first month. That's it. 70% off. Less than a cup of coffee. Easy, right? A day, I would say. All right. First play on the board is, and I have 2 Ys. The deal here is that I give you one of each. So you see 2 Ys. That means I owe you an N before we get out of here. We're not going to be here long, I promise. It's a holiday weekend. You've got things to do, but you just want to see. All right, give me the first one. Give me the first one. We're in Toronto here today, and we're looking at Crawford and Kikuchi. Now, we talked about this game on the locks, and I still think that these two can coexist. Kikuchi is a little more vulnerable in the first than Cutter Crawford would be, but Crawford on the road, Toronto has those bats up top. You know who's lurking. So I just look at the potential and possibility of a base runner on both sides, and it's really just about Cutter Crawford, and if, which I believe, yes, Toronto can get to him, not even drawing a walk. That seems to be impossible with Crawford's 4.7 walk rate. But look, Kikuchi, 24-4 to 7.2 K to walk rate. It's not dominating. The batting average, WOBA, I mean, that's a little more concerning than the batting average, but hittable. So you put him in a position right away at the top half of this inning where all of a sudden Boston can put some pressure on Kikuchi. And then the flip side, of course, is that the aggression that you'll see and really the chances you'll see from Toronto atop the order. We like going YRFI. Yeah, it's a little heavy there at minus 130. Look, you should be green. You should be green. First off, went 2-1 green last night. The plus 120 play at Coors Field, we continue to take advantage of Colorado. We can. Doesn't mean all the time. Doesn't mean all the time. Any run in the first inning, Astros, Rangers. Yes, there will be one here. Now, we talked a little bit about this game specifically with the 2 pitchers and how tough of a matchup it will be for Hunter Brown and Nathan Eovaldi as far as like squaring off against each other. Not really against each other. It's like quarterbacks going against each other. I'm saying the team. The matchups, though, look, let's not ignore what's going on here at the plate and the propensity for really both teams to put up some runs early in the game. You're going to have to get to Hunter Brown. That is possible for Texas. And really, Eovaldi, who has been pitching well everywhere, not relying on strikeouts heavily, but still having that in his bag, is definitely presenting a problem for Houston. So how do we get there, right? Like, all right, you pretty much explained an NRFI without giving us numbers. You still need to strike guys out first and foremost, and that's not readily available, I think, really at the top with Houston as much. And it's not feast or famine by any means, but while you do have a couple of guys that have some Ks and holes, if you will, in the bat, they can smash the baseball. So if they're hitting well, if there's some contact to be pushed here, you're going to look at both teams getting a chance for a base runner. If I had to bet, I'm guessing that it's Texas, pardon me, that scores the first run in this inning, but both teams are going to have chances, and that's why we go there. All right, last one for you. Now, this was the one that we missed last night. I don't know how we missed this. It was ridiculous. How many runs were scored in this freaking game? 50? How the hell do we miss a YRFI play? Actually, this is going to be a no. How the hell did we miss that? What in the world? So last night, we had the YRFI play in this game, and we miss it despite, I guess that was like the lone inning where there wasn't a run scored. You know, if we weren't, 62-51 on the year, if we weren't making money, I'd be upset. But what is there really to be upset about right now? You know, the sweats have stopped a little bit every now and again. NRFI here. Short, sweet, and simple. By the way, the tool has already picked one of these plays, and I'll let you know which one that is in a second here. But in Seattle, George Kirby, no walks. The 1.9% walk rate, that's huge. No mistakes. You don't need to strike guys out if you're not putting them on the base path in other places. George Kirby's going to have a tough one, as anybody has a tough one against Tampa Bay, but he's actually pretty well equipped to handle the top third of this lineup, as difficult as it may be, where you've got guys that walk and you've got guys that limit significantly their strikeouts, but it's all about pitching the right way to contact, and something that Kirby has done successfully. On the other side, look, Tyler Glasnow can simply strike the side out. This is a great matchup. Glasnow's 35.2 K rate. Seattle's propensity, that's two times, that they can strike out. Willingness, if you will, to strike out. No issue here. All right. There you have it. Now, I'm going to tell you real quick, if I may, how you can win, $6,000. So this is it. This is the simple process on how you can win $6,000. But look, real quick, I told you that the tool liked, look at this, the Red Sox. Oh, that's one of our plays, is it not? Now, the bottom one is not. It's minus EV. We're not doing that. But Odd Shopper has located the OS rating, means it's positive. YRFI. Now, what I would tell you is that because we're doing this on Caesars, is minus 130. As you see, the tool is letting you know that you can get this significantly less at Bleacher or at Bet Rivers. Same thing. Minus 113. BR minus 113. I'll probably say Bleacher Report every day. I keep saying it. All right, so you're new to Caesars. You haven't signed up to Caesars. You don't like the commercial. You don't like one of the people in the commercial. I don't know. Take your pick, whatever it may be. That's nonsense. That's ridiculous. You need to be 21 or older. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Deposit 10 or more bucks, up to $1,250. If you miss it, it's right back up to Caesars. So if we go 3-0, we went 2-1 last night. We've gone 3-0 plenty of times. If we go 3-0, this first bet you make at plus 501 is going to return you $6,000. $6,000, 6 large, and I don't even ask for a thing. Should we be asking for something, by the way? Like anything? A tweet? Something like that? Okay, I'm just checking.